The most common question, for example, is why do dogs eat grass? Is there something wrong with them? Well, can you maybe actually answer that question?
I love it. It's probably one of the ones I get asked the most with regard to dogs, Peter, and I'd love your input on this as well. But from my point of view, there's several reasons why dogs will eat grass. My dogs will choose to eat grass sometimes if they need to purge something from their system. So some dogs will eat grass and also things like cleavers, sticky weed and things, if they've got some parasites that they need to purge out of their system, or some bacteria or some mucus buildup. So number one reason could be purging. You'll know if your dog's doing it for that because they'll eat some grass and they'll bring it up, and normally there will be some mucus or some other bits with it. They could also be eating it for nutritional support. Now, when you watch your dogs eat grass, they're very selective about which grasses they eat and where they get them from. So it's fascinating to watch. And mine do it a lot. I'm very lucky, Peter, because with my Romanians, which were born on the street, and I happen to have a New Forest pony that lived wild for the first 4 years of his life, these animals that have not been born in captivity have got a different level. They're the best animals to learn from because their innate instincts are so strong. They wouldn't have survived if not. So the grass, it could be to purge something out their system. And it's really, really important because, as we know, dogs will be sick to purge things out of their system. It's quite a natural process for them. As humans, we tend to think every time an animal's sick, they must be really ill. But that's not always the case with dogs at all. That could be for nutritional deficiencies. They'll be very selective and they might be using it for that. And sometimes I have also seen it's just seems to be can be a stress response as well. It's almost, I've seen with some dogs where they're desperately seeking grass. It can be with dogs when they're desperately trying to bring their body back into balance and they're not getting access to that nature enough to do so. But the two main ones from my point of view, nutritional deficiencies and purging.
And also alkalizing and detoxing, right?
Absolutely.
The grass itself has very much an alkalizing property. And I find that dogs that have a tendency to overheat as well are more likely to eat grass because grass is cooling.